on the last episode of Urban Myth Dissolution Centre.
Is there anything I can do? Your enthusiasm is most charming. In that case, could you kindly inspect this room again tonight? Say what? Oblivion's here, my name is Shader, and let's get right back into Urban Myth Dissolution Centre. Director-san! Do I really need to stay here in Mia's room alone in pitch darkness? Anything could jump out. I can't do this. I'm leaving now. No, you must stay. Jasmine is currently at Eiko-san's place, so we have little choice here. Then I should meet up with her first. I can't do this alone. I see. I was hoping everything might go back to normal for Mia very soon. Mia, yes, you're right. She needs our help right now. More importantly, Mrs. Army, kindly examine the ceiling near the shelves. The ceiling near the shelves? It's way too dark. Need to keep a hand on the walls and furniture. I'd hate to fall and make a noise. Huh? What's this? I think I found the light switch. Director, I'm turning the lights on. Absolutely not. What? Why not? The conditions for the man under the bed to manifest are uncertain. One of them is the lighting in the room. You mean he shows up if the lights are on? Time of day is also an important condition. You haven't turned the lights on, have you? I was just about to. Can't stand this. I'm too scared. We need to hurry. This is where I have to look, right? Hey, I feel something. A squarish frame? As I'd thought. You see, just there. What was that? Oh. The ceiling, it's creaking? Hide, Azami. Huh? Hide now. What the hell? This is from the beginning. Oh my god. Is it gone? Director Sam, what was... Yikes! Yet? Is that me? Jasmine? There was a man in Mia's room. Eiko's room. It's all red. What? Covered in red. Just like Mia's room. Gentlemen, thank you for picking me up. I just had a close call myself. But I'm worried about Mia. How are things over there? Well, those two are safe. I'll take us to Eiko's place, so you take over searching the socials. Know whose account to start with? Eiko sounds right. I can't imagine her keeping silent after having her room splattered red. Hey, not bad. Let's get started. I'll keep an ear open, so just zip on through them. Gotcha, here goes. Need to check on Eiko-san, but I'm also worried about the heat on Mia's end. I should check on both. Holy Jesus Christ! Came back from eating out and the whole room was covered in red paint. This is absolutely despicable. Oh no, this is bad! Eiko-san posted like we thought. I can't really see the room, but it's definitely all red. Does this mean Eiko is also a target now? No, probably just Mio still. I think it's Eiko. How tragic, even though it's prank, that's going too far. Yeah, right? Why even do this? Gotta pinpoint the source of the message. The price of fame? No. How is this part of being famous? What matters is who came and threw around that red ink. This is just Eiko with another of her usual setups. If you're falling for this, it's your own fault. On what grounds? To be fair, her past content did earn that kind of rep, but this one's the real thing. Setup? It's her place. Her furniture and floors are ruined. I doubt she'd do that to her own home. Exactly. Claiming it's her place from just one pic? Wow. People are terrifying creatures. I wonder what's on their mind. Humans will be humans. Hello, this is Shinto News. I apologize for the intrusion at such a trying time. We were unable to contact you via your last post. Would it be possible to get in touch? We'd love to hear your story. So, Aiko's just completely ignored them last night. How could she possibly keep up? Did the guy going after Mio do this? Or was it all just a setup? Well, if she did keep posting content like this, people would start doubting her. We've been on site, and it still felt like a normally overkill week or whatever. I saw some Protector girl posting her support for Bloom 30. I bet she's a fellow babe coming to the rescue. Yikes! There's a real strong reaction to the words Protector girl. This is less about interest and more like... I won't scroll through that, but go for it if you want. Dark spec? What is this about? More like minimal speculation, double serving of delusion. I should check. I'll take a look to be safe. Don't expect too much, but related posts might be worth a look at. Can these both go together? No. Okay. Protect a girl. Where's the girl who was all, don't say bad things about Mio when you don't know her? She run for the hills after just one post? Huh? What? Yeah, saw this coming. I wouldn't read the rest, Sammy. Huh? Little white knights getting self-validation by pretending to care for others, dime a dozen. Most of these knights are wannabe daddies getting jealous. Totally plausible amount, or even Mio's ult. A desperate defense of both her person and /all reputation. Nah, probably against her sugar dating itself. Too bad though. Lol. Mio Sato equals Bloom 30. Clearly same person, 100%. You sure it wasn't someone being all don't say bad things about my friend? What's wrong with sugar daddies? We had no choice. Papa saw the bait, jumped on it, hook, line, sinker. Threw one person pity party and tossed their toy to the ground when the going got tough. Huh, Dark Spec News? What do they say? The article itself is mostly just a recap, and blowing things out of proportion to scare readers. Buyers beware, speculation free. TLDR, please. Mio sugar dates, Papa stalks her, Aiko signature money shot. How come they aren't catching this dude? If the guy was real, this place security cams might show something. Thought I saw security cam footage from that Miho SP girl's apartment. Oh, what? Should we check the security camera angle? Check and make sure, yeah. Smells like bull, seems legit. Okay. There's something I'm missing. Bloom 30. One was saying Miko's stealth account? Protect? Protect girl, eh? Zammy. Seems they're onto you. You could check with the glasses, or maybe that's not the best idea. Oh. Poor Miyasato getting dragged into this mess. We should probably look into this. Yeah, they might be posting stuff about Mio again. Give it a search. Bad luck for me or Sato hang out with the drama queen. Can do that to you. If she wants to start over in life, she'll have to move overseas. Doctor, docs. Name and address, all the box. Pompous papas with sugar on top. Looks like this Mio girl was just caught up on things, yeah? Karma sucks for sugar dating bitches. Jesus Christ, man. Think I heard about the Red Room somewhere. Horror story or urban myth? Another keyword? Yeah, seems worth a search. Celebrity tax on turns, how the sugar dating justify all the doxing. So how far did the doxing go anyway? Mason Shin Nakamachi, second, fourth floor, right? What the hell? I'll try searching for this. Right, checking how far the rumors about Mio has spread. Yes. One issue, this keyword might be too vague. Should work well with other keywords related to the incident. About the lab near Shin Nakatu place. Looks like we might find more rumors. The search begins. We'll check this too. Okay. Oh my god, that's so much. Okay, red room. Nothing by itself. Nothing by itself. Nothing by itself. Security camera rumors? No. Sato rumors. Red room rumors. Hey. I rumor that there is buried treasure under Mia's apartment. Maybe they're trying to scare her out of it so they can excavate. I just went to touch Shin Nakamachi second and get a reading. I could hear whimpers from the earth. They must be from lost spirits begging for salvation. Mason Shin Nakamachi second is right next to my place. They just put some pitch black metal triangular pillar in the park nearby. Has anyone seen it? That's interesting. Pitch black metal? As in a monolith? My sixth sense is never off. The stone by. Man, I haven't heard the words red room curse in years. Is anyone who saw the pop-up still alive, lol? Huh, I thought the red room curse was the one where taxi drives you to a building. Not an urban myth you should search, lol. I'm pretty sure the red room curse was the one where you would die for closing the pop-up. What happens if you close it? If you saw the pop-up now and closed it, we'd both be goners. Security cameras and the room. I saw the security camera vid, but is the cam old or what? I think Booba Eats kind of fishy. Looks like this man in the video is super fuzzy. Delivery guy, perhaps? Someone's order for late night munchies and ramen, maybe? Let me see, 11 PM, 11:15 or so? Looks like it. They're wearing what seems like a company-issued work uniform. Electrical contractor. Suspicious individual. Way too sus for a contractor, lol. Yo, Popo, we found your man. Actually, it was all me. Every bit of this is sus, lol. Have you found out who the guy is yet? Tell us. What do they mean here? Video fuzzy and kinda unclear. Did we get anything from here? Okay. Oh, final clue, twisted expectations. Hey, that's all we needed. You okay? They got to you with that flaming, huh? Yes. I didn't imagine they'd respond that way. It's not their problem, so they'll say whatever they want. But there's no end to it, so... I'll do what I can to help Mio. You've got the spirit, but your voice is a bit shaky there. I can do this, you know! Yeah, just messing with ya. Back on topic. Maintenance dude in the pic had creepy written all over him. Might want to ask Aiko if anyone similar showed up. Understood. On site of the apartment building, up to Aiko's room we go. Yes! Aiko's place. Yeah, there's the blood. Where's Mio? Where's Mio? Guys, hey, where's Mio? Wow! Happened while I was in the car waiting. Who done it? Why done it? With this much in your face evidence, bet you'd see plenty of my clairvoyant. Good point. I should scan the room first with the glasses on. The entrance door is reinforced. Should be hard to break in. Why would this happen to Eiko-san's room too? If the man stalked both of them and got to Eiko-san's place, why turn it red? Maybe there's some kind of meaning to the red room after all. These look important. How terrible. Even the fancy bed is all red. Will changing the sheets be enough to get it clean? Here we go. She was just standing there again. Ah, the man under the bed! Or is he talking with Eiko-san? Are both shadows from the same point in time? The shadow's clothing is somewhat rugged. Work clothes? Like the uniforms maintenance crew wear? Someone she's working with? This looks a lot like the shadow splattering blood in the back of the room. This one looks somewhat heavily built, maybe. Feels like the shadow could be important. I should dig deeper. This shadow is Eiko-san working. Looks very focused on her work. Her mouth is twisted into a grimace. Eiko-san is so intense, even when working alone. What a thing to watch. Kinda scary. Is this a trace of the man under the bed? This shadow's movements are so wild and scary. What is it doing? Is it messing up the papers on the desk? Maybe looking for something specific? Did it have a goal other than splattering blood all around? Whoa! This shadow's throwing something at us. Not quite throwing. Is this from when they splattered blood around? Maybe the room red? Made the room all red. Jesus. Was this before or after Mio and Eiko-san went out to eat? When exactly? Just as bad here at Eiko's and Mio's as Mio's place was. Wild. The fancy carpet and furniture are done for too. Bummer. Bummer. What happened on your end? I was waiting in the car parked nearby, so I could rush in at any sign of trouble. First thing, the two headed out together. Probably to eat something, like she mentioned on the post. They came back after a couple of hours. I watched from the car as they re-entered the building. Short while later, Eiko suddenly calls me up. She was totally panicking over the phone, yelling about how the room's all red, get in here, and so on. And what did the boss man make you do meanwhile? I was checking Mina's room. Phew. I almost bumped into the man and had to hide under the bed. It was a long story, so I'll report everything later. Huh? Almost met the dude? Getting tossed in the deep end much? What? Let's go back. Deep end much? Good thing I came to pick you up. Jasmine, I can see a weird shadow left in this room. Probably the culprit who made the room all bloody. Means you just cracked the case, yeah? I can't make out his face, just that he's most certainly the culprit. Then how about this, to be sure? Check if Eiko and Mio ever left the room besides when they went out to eat. Good idea, I will. Look at this mess. Furniture, floor, walls. This is a lot to deal with. Yes, truly. I could never have imagined this. I took Mio out to eat, thought it'd be better than being holed up and never going outside. And then we came back to this? Have you contacted the police? Oh, right. I was so upset I totally forgot. I'll need to report all this damage, I suppose. Eiko-san, do you ever have work meetings with clients here? I have online meetings, otherwise I have them out somewhere. Why? Oh, it's just that I'm wondering about the people you work with. Are you involved with companies whose staff wear work uniforms? Probably, yes. Don't really remember. I do have records of where we sent temporary staff. There should be on my desk somewhere and all that mess. Your desk. Understood. Thank you. Yeah, where is Mio? Eiko-san, I need to talk to Mio. Where is she now? Oh no. She went back home alone. Oh! She did? Does Mio know what happened here? She was with me when we got to the building entrance. But why? She said something about getting her things. I'm so upset I forgot to check in with her. I'll call her now, and if she's in her room, I'll tell her to stay put it and locked up. I need to ask Jasmine to drive us there. Check in with Jasmine. Wait, I need to examine this desk again. She mentioned the company documents were on the desk. It's so messy I can hardly make out the words. Make sure not to tear anything off. Engineer somehow decipherable? Not jobs that require work uniforms. Oops, ripped a bit. Yikes, wait, a bloody handprint? Someone must have touched this. Jobs related to medicine? Or psychology? It's all caked and scrunched together. Finally! This must be for the maintenance company. It's the only one of any of these documents. Electric company. Check the names. Electronic. I can't read this. Surely a company which handles electricity work though. This document is ruined from all the blood. Let's ask Jasmine for advice on this. Jasmine? Jasmine, what do you make of this? Prob's trying to get to Mio as she's staying at Eiko's. Headache for us. In what way? Might mean the dude's goal isn't done just yet. So this goes on until he fulfills his goal? What exactly is it? No idea. Wouldn't know. Just hoping this doesn't end like the Urban Myth does. Jasmine, seems Mio is back at her place and alone. What? But I saw those two heading back up there. What the? Eiko-san is calling Mio right now, telling her the situation on our end and to stay in her room. Alright then, I'll have the car ready to go. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. This is a bunch of lies. Lies! Nothing but lies! If you're ready to go, we should hurry up to Mio's place. Wait! Come on, move faster. Please take me with you. Eiko-san? Sure, let's head to Mio's then. Everything okay, Mio? Did anything happen? Azami, I'm fine. I was just waiting. Are you sure? I'm glad. I was really worried. So glad you're safe and sound. The shadow is heading to the entrance. Is this a locational memory of the man who walked past the bed earlier? Yes. That's you. There's something under the bed. Is this the man under the bed? It's you. Surprisingly small, carrying something on the back. Huh? This is me from earlier. Yesterday, before the man appeared, I heard noise from the ceiling. Means the man who walked past the bed was in the ceiling, right? I hid under the bed so couldn't see, but how did he come down into the room? Track the man's movements. Ugh. The bug one again. A bug? Or a shadow that looks like one? This bug-like shadow has creepy arms and legs. Then again, like before, it probably wasn't an actual bug. But if not, why does it look like a centipede? Because it was climbing. Or ladder. Some of the books are missing. Would the glasses tell me anything? About missing books? No. No notable changes. There's a used cup in the sink. The shelves and knife holder are empty. Mia really wants to move. Probably took out what she needs. Nothing notable under the bed. Why does the man appear from under the bed anyway? Is there a man from the bathroom? Or a man from the closet? I think I'm going to wrap up my life here. I really need some closure on this. Mio. Did anything weird happen while we were alone? You were alone? Not really, no. Are you doing okay, Mio? You think I would be? No, of course not, sorry. Stalked by a creep, named and shamed online. Can't go back to my hometown, I have nowhere to go. Why? I listened to everyone, I really tried hard. Why me? Tell me, Azami. Mio, have you ever been in the ceiling space? Never. Is there even a way in? Right, of course you haven't. Before you went out to eat with Eiko-san, was there any time where you were both out and left the place unattended? I was at Eiko-san's place the whole time. We only left to go eat. Azami, I'm so fed up and exhausted. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm glad Mio's safe. Yeah, right. I need to get her signed with a new place ASAP. I do have a place confirmed already. Eiko-san, did you ever step out of the room? At any time besides eating out? I don't think so. I tried hard to calm Mio down and finally convinced her to go eat. Besides not going out for groceries or such, you didn't leave the room? Not even for short business schools, correct? Tried to remember after you mentioned it. I was in the room until we went for a bite. Anything peculiar? Just before we set out, Mia went back up to my room as she'd forgotten something. We headed out together from the ground floor entrance and didn't notice anything weird. Mio. While you were staying there, have you ever been in the ceiling space? Absolutely not. This whole place is falling apart. It's probably teeming with bugs and rats. Then you don't know how to enter that space, right? I do not. Let's figure some things out. Let's think things over for a bit. Looking for clues on accessing the ceiling space. Centipede-like shadow. First, you might want to focus on when he manifested in Mio's room. When you hid under the bed, where did he appear from? I heard the ceiling creak and hid under the bed. So there must be a way into the ceiling space, unless he's a ghost. You saw the shadow with your clairvoyance, correct? I keep thinking about that centipede shadow. Why does it look like a centipede? I should focus on whether there's a way in or out of the ceiling space. Maybe he was climbing up and down, using the shelf boards as footholds. Maybe he was climbing up and down using the shelf boards as footholds. Yes, that might explain it. Multiple overlap shadows climbing up and down look like a centipede. Let's climb up a bit and have a quick look. Huh? The view is blocked by this big cardboard box, but there's a hatch in the ceiling. Let's move this box out of the way. Enter the ceiling space. Oh, that's uncomfy. The man climbed up these shelves. I got up here without really thinking, but I'm terrified. But I gotta help Mio. Here goes. Ceiling space, here I come. Oh. All dark and dusty. No one here, right? Okay, my eyes are starting to adjust. Not scared, not scared. Let the investigation begin. Huh? Can't see much. It's too dark. I see a sliver of light. Is it from Mia's room? Unbelievable. Starting to see more clearly. Ceiling is low, but quite a bit of space here. Huh? What is this, cardboard? Anything lying under that's connected to him? Ah! Roach! Flat beyond belief. Ew. Look around. Bento boxes, energy drinks, even alcohol cans. Doesn't look like trash stuffed up here by a former resident. Yeah, this stuff is new. The floor is coated in dust, but the trash is recent. The man was most certainly hiding here. Creepy. I knew it! He was here! Not moving much. Is he crouched down? No, he's peeking at what's going on down below. There's a shadow of the man here too. What is the shadow doing? Looks like he's stuffing something into a box or a bag. I want to look closer, but the shadow is in the way. The glasses show me things through clairvoyance, but this also blocks my view. I saw traces of a man doing something around here. There's something inside. Let's check. Clothing? I2 electric surface. Isn't it the company and the documents at Eiko-san's place? The man wearing a work uniform that I saw in Eiko-san's room. Does this mean that the man was here? I need to tell everyone. Guys! The man definitely was here in this ceiling space. I need to tell everyone. Jasmine? You okay? Looks like you found a ton. I found solid evidence that the man was hiding up there. And there was a few things I want to check with Mio and Eiko-san too. But it's that time for someone to show. That time? Do you mean that the director is going to call again? Not any old call at this point, but you'll be fine. What do you mean, not any old call? Yes?
Miss Azami, how is it going?
Hello, director. I'm sorry, I haven't figured out the answer and...
I don't know what you're apologizing for, but we're ready to start the dissolution phase.
Dissolution? As in...
In due time. Miss Azami, please tell everyone to gather around.
Okay.
Oh my god, my voice.
Your investigation is done then. Is this like a debrief or something? Ah, yes. I'll also explain what I found in the ceiling space. Please hurry then. Director, everyone is here.
Miss Azami, please make sure everyone hears what we're about to explain.
Understood.
Thank you, everyone. Ayumu Magoria, Director of the Urban Myth Dissolution Centre. Now, only the dissolution phase remains before we can close this case. Thank you for your cooperation throughout.
Dissolution? Azami, what is this about? What's going on? Do I have to be here? I still have work waiting.
We will be presenting our final results as requested for this case, so we ask you to remain here.
Yes, so please hear us out.
Let the dissolution begin. First of all, Miss Fukurai, thank you for your efforts in the investigation. We have discovered numerous clues since the identification phase. The amalgam of that information has allowed all of us here to tangibly feel the presence of the man under the bed.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yet, the amassed information still includes several elements unnecessary for the man under the bed's urban myth.
What do you mean?
Do you really expect me to record this case as is?
What?
Boring motives, tiresome intentions. There is no room in the center's records for such things.
Do we really want to prioritize that right now?
Now, this case leaves 4 key questions unanswered. Number 1. How did the man under the bed manifest? Number 2. What is the goal of the man under the bed? And number 3. Who or what is the man under the bed? Number 4. What exactly is the essence of the man under the bed? The eye reveals all. Illuminati! 1, 2, 3, 4. What the? Please don't overreact. This is something only we can see. Eye opener. This can only be seen by holders of seeing powers, such as clairvoyance or vision. You must unlock this artifact to open the Eye of Truth. Now is the time. Time for disillusion for the man under the bed. Yes! The man under the bed suddenly appeared in Mio-san's room, immediately after she had checked all the locks. A phenomenon reminiscent of incorporeal ghosts or otherworldly demons. Exactly, and apparently not to harm Mio. It just appears and disappears always suddenly. So, Mrs. Army. Yes? The man supposedly appeared from under the bed, but did it really? You determined where the man appeared from. Where was it? The man emerged from the ceiling space. There was evidence indicating the man appeared from the ceiling space. We found traces of this being entering and exiting from the ceiling space. Great! The man was hiding in Mio-san's ceiling space for a long time, waiting for an opening to assault Mio-san. There's one. Moving on. What about this man under the bed? One of his defining traits is that he massacres people he encounters. One could say his goal is to kill the house's owner, or whomever uses the bed he hides under. So, Mrs. Army, what might the man under the bed be trying to do? What does he keep pestering Mio-san? He's a pervert who watches Mio from the ceiling space. That is a possibility, but if so, why would he need to show himself at Mio-san's place? To scare her. He might be trying to frighten Mio, and that's it, to simply scare her. Great! The man didn't try to kill Mio-san despite being able to. If his goal were to peep, he wouldn't need to appear in front of Mio-san. He keeps on appearing, then disappearing. It seems the man is intentionally limiting his actions to scaring Mio-san. We can deduce that itself was the man's goal. If so, maybe the room's getting covered in red was also him just trying to scare me. Then the reason my room was covered in red was because Mio was at my place. Either way, the man's goal is to instill fear. The doll left in Mio-san's room also hints at such an intent. So the doll wasn't a message or anything after all. That doll... Another eye. Let us move on. About the man under the bed. He is depicted as a random murderer or an escaped serial killer. As an elusive entity that suddenly appears indoors with murderous intent. An anomaly that is likely to have a basis in reality. Yet he can also be said to be less tangible due to leaving traces when manifesting. So, Mrs. Army, how would you describe the man that we are seeking through the investigation? An actual person. Could they be a normal living person? Not a ghost or anomalous monstrosity? Precisely. That is the spice and key to truly savoring each urban myth. Huh? Urban myths aren't just about ghosts or monsters. There is a sizable number of urban myths that aren't. They instead originate from rumors and such about actual people. So, Mrs. Army, this man that appeared in Mio-san's room, who do you think this living man could be? One moment, there are multiple suspicious people. Let me see. The ones we saw while doing social media research. Uber Eats. Oh, yes, right. A living man carrying a backpack. Azami, you asked me about my ex-boyfriend, didn't you? Yes, all noted down here. He's also a living and suspicious person. Does that include my work client too? This maintenance worker wears a uniform. He was in the security camera footage too. So many suspects! Crazy world, crazy cases. Incidents and terrorist attacks on the news.
Thank you, though. I remember now.
It was the maintenance worker.
The maintenance worker in the security footage. He left his hat and jacket in the ceiling space.
Excellent! Indeed, the man under the bed hiding in the ceiling. Caught on security camera wearing a work uniform. We can say beyond any doubt that it was him.
I thought so.
Third one. One more to go. Now on to the final and most daunting question. The man disguised as a maintenance worker. How did this man come to be in the ceiling space? Unless he can rip apart space from another dimension and appear anywhere at will, it seems impossible that he could manifest in that room's ceiling space.
Yes, that's true. No sign of him entering through the window. The ceiling above the bathroom didn't have enough space to move around. Mio has a habit of looking up carefully. I was thinking he might be real, but is the man an anomaly after all?
Do you really believe so? Mrs. Army, you talked with everyone, and you went to investigate each location. You already know what you need to know. You can already see.
But...
So, Mrs. Army, for the disguised maintenance worker to hide in the ceiling space, what path could he have possibly taken? How did he make his way inside Mio-san's room?
Someone must have helped him get in.
Brilliant! Yes, that is the only explanation. It's clear from the security footage as well as his uniform with the cap from the ceiling space that the man under the bed is in fact the maintenance worker. Note that the time shown in the security footage, 5 past midnight, this must be the time when the man arrived at Mio-san's apartment. We've unlocked it all! The eye is opening! Mio-san, regarding the time that the man was caught on security footage, does it ring any bells?
Mio, around when did you reach the police station?
Just around midnight, but that means...
Huh? Wait, something's wrong here!
Indeed, hearing that there's a man in the room... Mio-san ran to the police station for help around midnight. Yet, at just around the same time, the man in a work uniform is shown on security footage at the apartment entrance.
But why?
If the maintenance worker is the man under the bed, his timing is uncannily coincidental. So, Mrs. Army, the man who was supposedly under the bed was actually not in the room yet. Caught on security footage a few minutes later, he then makes his way into Mio-san's room. Who does this point to as the man's accomplice?
Eiko. Could it be Eiko-san, perhaps? She lied about seeing the man inside the room.
Fabulous! A fine accomplishment indeed! Mrs. Army, you have the rare ability to discern the truth. The mystery is now solved. Disillusion.
Her telling you that there's a man under the bed.
Oh, wait. Her telling you that there was a man in the bed. Weren't these the magic words that enabled the man to sneak into the room?
That's true. Without hearing that, Mio wouldn't have left the room without locking up. Hey, how dare you throw random accusations at me? If the man actually exists, he's not passing through walls or warping round. Begs the question, what did Eiko actually see? Eiko-san, I think you told us you kept watching outside the door so the man wouldn't come out, correct? That's precisely when you would let the dude in. With an insider, the room getting covered in red makes a ton more sense. So it's true, really? I couldn't believe it, but now... What are you mumbling about? You aren't going to believe this bunch of weirdos, are you?
The following is just speculation, but Mio-san had her past dug up and is under a lot of pressure. You are recommending she moves into a rather expensive home. How could a mere college student afford to rent a luxury apartment like yours? Were you perhaps planning to have Mio return to sugar dating? My power of vision sees it all. Offering help as a benevolent third party recommending a place with expensive rent? Were you going to grant her a place to maximize her youth while she can? You must be enjoying ample profit margins to justify all this. Even with the efforts involved in carrying out such an elaborate incident, you mentioned having connections. How befitting of a job hunting consultant. Your consultancy, of course, may be a front for catering to your cadre of CEOs and top brass, and providing them with sugar dating dispatches.
Eiko-san, is this true? What
are you talking about anyway? How dare you ask me this?
Are you stupid or what?
Huh? You bunch are here to find a culprit and lock him up. Looking for causes isn't going to solve anything.
But we... How ass-brained can you get? Useless bunch of morons!
Ass-brained? Listen here, it's a fact that a man was in the ceiling space.
Which means I did nothing. Everything is that guy's fault.
Eiko-san. Mio, you're a smart girl. You don't believe any of this nonsense, do you? Stick with me and you can earn as much as you want and live in comfort. Just keep listening to me and forget all the small things like you always did. You'll be happy and rich. Your life will be just as good as mine in no time, too. Also, you, Azami or whatever, you will answer for this.
Yikes.
How dare you challenge me with a forgettable face and ridiculous ideas? Total waste of my time. I'm far too busy for this. I'm leaving. We can't let you leave. Oh, you dropped a piece of paper.
Hey, you dropped something.
Huh? Is this a card? How was your first case, Mrs. Army? I must take my leave. I have something to attend to.
Wait a minute, Director. What about Mio?
Lost connection.
Mio, are you... You're not okay, are you?
I'm good. I'm okay for now.
I wish I could... Alright, I'll make sure to throw away that doll we found, so don't worry about that. Mio?
Doll? That doll?
Mio? Yes, I need to get rid of it, all of it, like nothing ever happened. My room in this thing, I should start cleaning up. Let me help.
It's okay, I need some time alone. Thank you for everything.
But
I'm good. Leave it all to me.
Mio? Guess that's it for us then. But Jasmine, we haven't solved anything yet. Mio is still in... The center's job ends here. Rest is up to the police and lawyers.
Huh?
Yeah. I get how you might feel. But Mio herself says she's fine. It's not our place to step in.
Is that really so?
Thing is, I feel this case isn't over yet. Huh?
Seriously, huh? Eiko's place. Okay, actually, we're gonna pause right here. Okay, wow. You've been Oblivion, and I have been Shader. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
Oblivion's here, my name is Shader. Let's get right back into Urban Myth Dissolution Centre. What the hell? I thought they were cooking up some exorcist nonsense, and this happens? How would they know about my involvement in sugar dating dispatch? Who or where did that leak come from? But how could that... What the... No way. No, they kicked me from the dispatch group. How dare they? How many girls do they think I found for them so far? I'm so pissed. You should have stopped at that doll.
Hey, told you. I did exactly as you said. I was spooked too when that Mio girl's room turned all red. I saw her heading out, so I thought I'd scare her even more. But the space under the bed was blocked and she came home while I was thinking. I rushed up the bookshelf so there wasn't time for me to throw blood around or anything.
And who actually splattered that blood?
Huh? What was that? No, no way. The real man under the bed? Oh! Huh? What? No! The man under the bed? No, that's impossible. You can't actually exist. She paid me to do this. She tricked me into doing it. I didn't do anything. What the? Hey, wait. No! Please don't. Oh, ouch. Ouchie. Leave Eiko-san alone. Who the hell said that? I don't know. Oh, it's me. Leave Eiko-san alone. I will make her pay. Oh, wait, I will make her pay. Huh? That voice. Is it you, Mio? Huh? What? When I was attacked by the man in my room and passed out, I came to pretty quickly. I heard everything. Eiko-san, I'm done for today, and so on. So you already knew that Eiko-san was behind this? Yes, I did, Azami. But that was no longer even mattered. Anyway, Eiko-san, why did you know my secret? Huh? How did you know I had an accidental pregnancy once, back during my sugar dating days? Pregnancy? What are you talking about? That doll. It was a message that you know about my past, right? A red and silent doll that symbolizes a baby and didn't want anyone to know. But then why do you? Hey, wait. Too much is going on. Mio, what's going on? Please take it easy. Zami, thank you for telling me about the doll. You were right about everything. The man under the bed, this woman here. I'm feeling a strange power inside me. I think I could kill this woman with it. You're amazing, Azami. I did as you told me and everything happened just as you said. I should have believed just you from the beginning, done as you told me. Mio, wait, what are you talking about? But my medical records weren't in this woman's place. Tell me, where were they? I need to erase my past entirely. I really don't know what you're talking about, Mio. Enough with this nonsense. That doll was just a random doll I picked up. Zami, you told me this too. I will attract interest wherever I go. That I had a little more to lose, whatever I did. I didn't say that. You know I wouldn't. Why are you being like this, Mio? Oh, wait. Maybe it wasn't you then. Anyway, that doesn't matter either now. My name and address, my past, everything is out there online now. I can't go back to my folks. Won't be safe at home. Wherever I go, I'm watched by eyes that know my past. What am I supposed to do? Why should I even care? I'm going to kill you! You're joking, right, Mio? You're smart enough to know this won't mean anything. Just put that down and listen to me, okay? No, Mio! Don't do this to yourself! Zami, I... You right, Zami?
It's okay, tongue sticking out, Alberto. He's scared of you.
Responders are on their way. They're almost here. It's gonna be okay. Jasmine, how did you... Heard from the boss man. Boss man's vision thingy. Knew you were heading to Eiko's. Loose cannon much? So the director was watching me. Hi. 2012. Mio. This is insane! What the hell? Double twist. Double back-to-back twists.
Once again, going off on your own like that, way too risky. I'm sorry, Jasmine, and thank you. If I'd realized earlier, Mia wouldn't have done such a thing. Hey, don't go blaming yourself. I guess what you did kind of prevented the worst, right? Yeah, I guess. And the boss man should have told me earlier. I wonder if the director knew this was going to happen. Beats me. Could have gone much worse without the boss man giving a heads up. Guess the Visionabob's pretty handy. Dude's priorities, though. Speak of the almighty. What is it? Way too fast with the edit. The Urban Myth Dissolution Centre's channel is streaming right now. And the center's video is already streaming so soon? The target of today's investigation is the infamous man under the bed. It seems that the man under the bed actually exists. Turns out each case into this kind of feel-good entertainment vid. Those spreading rumors fade away if they're watchable content like this. I hope Mia's rumors fade away fast. They'll get bored quick and jump over to the next rumor. Anyway, you'll be reporting back to the boss man, yeah? I'll drive you. Thank you, Jasmine. Our staff member who was at the scene has safely completed an investigation. The younger woman, B, had a little choice but to move out. As for the woman, A, who first witnessed the man under the bed, we have lost all contact with her and are unaware of her whereabouts. The Urban Myth Dissolution Centre staff sincerely wish that Miss A is safe and sound. This case came to an intriguing conclusion. After what happened to Mio, I wouldn't call it intriguing. Are you worried about Mio? She hasn't done enough to be prosecuted. Will Eiko-san not even be held accountable? It feels unfair. Yes, unfair indeed. However, I would remind you that there are many forms of accountability. More importantly, I can't wait to see what you have. That card you brought with you. More importantly, were you watching through your vision again? Director, don't you feel any emotions? Emotions are an interesting research topic. That is where rumors and urban myths originate. Forget I mention it. Exquisite. What is it? Take a good look at this card. It's as if it's predicting the tragedy to befall you. What exactly is this card? This is one of the Illuminae cards. They are rumored to be prophetic. The card is prophetic? It happened 7 years ago too. Director, I actually have one of these cards is said to foretell the end of the world. What? What? I'm curious about the fate of the card's owner. Huh? It seems everything is in motion now. And that's enough for today. Do I believe in prophecies? I'd believe a good sounding one, if it sounds bad. Well... Wait, is that an Illuminae card? Why do you have it? Since when did I have this card with me? How should I know? Well, good work, Sammy. Catch you next week. Tomogari here. About the new face at the center. Seems unrelated to the other incident. Ligoria hasn't shown much we could look into. Roger that. Out.
Jasmine, are you, like, on an enemy team?
Back then, we couldn't possibly have realized what was about to happen. What the hell?
Urban Myth Dissolution Centre. What? Okay.
Episode 2? Reflection of Death. I think we'll have to continue that on next time. What is this guy doing, though? Okay.
What are you doing? Go on, you freak. Oh. Ah!
Don't have a voice for that good yet. I didn't know the center's roof was like this. About what we were discussing. You mentioned Eiko dropping one after we completed Disillusion. Yes, this one and this one. This is the Illuminate card, Eye of Darkness. Why Eiko had this card is a question in itself. Yet of higher importance right now is this Illuminate card, Devastation and Judgment, which you say you owned from before. I think I received it from someone, but don't really remember. I remember I'd left it in my bag since then, so... Would you happen to know of a community site on the dark web? The dark web? Sounds kinda ominous. There is a site called Samazima. There is a description of all 6 Illuminate cards. Various other topics too. Earthquakes and shrines. Shrines? A certain president is actually a stand-in? I didn't know. Samazima is a hub for those who appreciate such conspiracy theories. Devastation and Judgment is the very future of these Zimmers long for. It seems your card is predicting such a future. Zimmers refer to it as the Great Reset. Great Reset? Rumors say the Devastation and Judgment card depicts it. Why would I have such a thing? And it's just a prophecy. We don't know if it'll actually... We can determine whether the prophecies are true by observing your actions. Now I need to tell you about today's request. A streamer has asked us to confirm the presence of a ghost. I think that's where we're gonna end it off for now. Oh, come on. Anyway, you've been Oblivion, and I've been Shader. See you next time.